This stand is just not tall enough. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. So check it out. I was gonna mow my grass today, but Mother Nature decided to dump well over 15 inches of rain on us in the last 48 hours. So that is not gonna happen. What we are gonna do today is we're gonna go basically on part 2 of the F250 Toy Hauler restoration rebuild, kind of make it last 500,000 miles thing. So I'm still waiting on headlights, which UPS said would be here between 12 and 4:45, and then it changed to between 4:45 and 7, and it could also just go ahead and roll to 9 tomorrow, Friday, who knows. So we're waiting on UPS to show up here with the headlights, which I won't talk about that until they get here. What I will talk about is I'm going to be replacing every single plastic piece of light on the outside of the truck. Okay, the sealed beam front end ugly work truck headlights, gone. The destroyed taillights that you can't find in any junkyard anywhere because they're all destroyed, gone. Third brake light, gone. We're putting all new stuff on, and I'm also replacing as many of the bulbs as I can without causing a hyper flash. So without further ado, let me kind of walk you through what I have going on. LED headlights for whenever the new casings come in. I love sealight. I've always gone with sealight headlights. They're fantastic. They're fanless. That to me is huge, because what I hate more than anything else is when I turn the truck off, you hear the whole time the truck's off, and you're like, what's on fire? But fanless CAN bus headlights from Sealight, they're awesome. If you want a link, hit me up, I'll show it to you. I'm hoping they fit with the whole configuration I have in my dome. We'll find out. Secondly, this is a deal and a half, okay? There are 16 LED brake lights. They also work for some of your peanut bulbs, your parking lamps, etc. There's 16 in here, and they were $32 for all 16 total. Check them out. Third brake light, pure LEDs. So, you know, they should last a whole lot longer, should be a lot brighter, be able to see a lot better, and I'm hoping I can get a little bit of light out of these for the box. If I'm working at night or whatever, I can actually see what I'm doing with that door open. We'll see. It's got a foot-long cable on it, which scares me, because if any of you watched the 97 F150 rebuild video, you know that they hid this thing in the freaking roof. I swear to God, it's hidden in the roof. I'm going to shoot myself, because that is going to be horrendously hard to get to. And a guy just doesn't want to fucking do that, and I'm sorry. Now, the VSD Resistance, right? I was getting ready to spend $130 on a set of aftermarket headlights with a little C, you know, a little LED C strip, right? These things popped up on my YouTube, or on my Amazon, excuse me, from Taiwan, okay? But they are eagle eyes, okay? They're eagle eyes, so they're something you see all the time. But in all my searching, I never found them. They popped up on my FBI is watching you side list on Amazon for $37 for a pair. For a pair. So I don't have reverse lights currently, so we got to get to working on that. But before I do that, I got to get these changed out. Got to get the ones that have, you know, 14 or 15 holes in them. Got to get those out of there. So enough talking, enough of this. Let's get moved over to the truck. I'm going to actually do, for those of you who watched the first video, this is going to have a cold start with a finished exhaust, which I will show you how my exhaust shop is really sick, what they did for me for super cheap and in about an hour and a half. Henry's Muffler Shop. If you're in Eastern North Carolina, Raleigh that way, go to Henry's. I don't care how far you have to drive. You will never get better service in your entire life, I promise you. And they are stellar at what they do. So let's go hop over to the truck. Let me do a quick cold start on it, get it moved, and then we'll get to installing some of this stuff. And hopefully by the time I'm done, I can all of a sudden insert the headlight video at the beginning of this. We'll see how it works. Oh, it's just a little bit soggy. Just a little bit on the wet side. That's okay. That's fine. So let me show you this exhaust. So I got a new pipe, new tip, right? So it's a 5-inch tip. It's the exact same price as doing a chrome or not even having the folded edges. So I was just like, let's just get the coolest one I could find if they're all the same price. So I preferred this one. 3-inch pipe all the way back. And up at the very front here, look at what we did with this collector, right? So let's see if I can find out where it's at. So that's all new piping from over there, and he ran it up to, where is it? A Y pipe right there. So it just sounds exponentially better. But realistically, all I did was just delete the muffler, change the Y pipe. It's because Ford had it set up as a T, right? So coming off the driver's side of the motor, came straight down and then straight back. Off the passenger side of the motor, came straight down and then met right in the middle of the other side. I'm like, that's got to restrict flow, right? It did. It did. She's got a lot more power now, and she sounds really, really good, especially when you got a load on her. So if you need a new muffler idea, do it. Definitely do it. If you're on my side of the world, get with Henry's Muffler Shop. They'll do you right. Anyway, let's get to some lights. We're going to start with the tail lights. Let's get that rolling. So a guy wants to do it the right way, right? Naturally, that means impact sockets on something you could easily use a ratchet on. Because, well, I don't know if we're getting more rain, so I'm just going to play on the safe side and get it done really quick and in a hurry. So looks to me like about an 8mm, which probably a 7 because it's a 4. That's actually an 8. That's impressive. So I'm going to go ahead and bust these two right here, get them off of here. See just how much crap is behind this taillight, or how much they're going to break coming out. It's possible. You know, they're original. They're all original. Everything's original. Oh, there they go. Oh yeah. Spider webs. That's fun. That's fine. So now, the right thing to do, obviously, is just so I can't take the LEDs and use them on the brake light because it will cause hyperflash because of the turn signal. So I'm just going to use it for the reverse light because I know I only have reverse on this side and not that side. So I'm just going to replace them both because that is actually the right thing to do. Look at this. Look at this now. Look at that. Look how well that's packaged. I mean, you can't even get that from O'Reilly's. So let's go ahead and unplug this. Oh yeah, oh yeah, she's crispy. Guys, when your gasket just falls apart like this, right? She's done. It's time. This has actually been replaced before. Because that's the same as this. Right there. I don't know. This may be a Ford product. I'm not sure. But it certainly looks the same. Okay, well, let's get her changed out. Let's go ahead and yank this right on out. Shoop. And we're gonna pull one of these new bad boys out so you can see. Okay, got the LED and the non-LED. Right, it's got to look at the same mount, same on. Actually, these are fully reversible, so you don't have to worry about whether it's in upside down or not. So that's good. So that makes it easy. So let's go ahead and pop it in. Now, in good practice, you don't have to worry about touching or not touching the LED, the diode portion of these bulbs. It's not going to hurt them. But in good practice, I just avoid it because that's good practice. So let's go ahead and toss in reverse, make sure we got light before we go ahead and button it back up. Yeah. Got light. Got lightage. Okay, cool. Cut it back off. So we go ahead and toss the lens on here. This is 100% the wrong side. That's fine. That was planned. I did that on purpose. Good snug fit. Nice and snug. Make sure you get your wires tucked. And got a couple line-up pins over here. And then a boop, boop right there. And we'll slap the screws back in. Alright, at least get them started. But just, you know, 3 ugga-duggas ought to do just fine on these. Don't want to go too crazy. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Just going to wash, rinse, and repeat on the other side. Oh, that's good. Yeah, just more falling off. Just more reason. Why not? This is the one that was working. Looks about the same as the other one, but hopefully it's not a wiring issue. Oh, that's interesting. I guess we'll find out. Go ahead and slap a new LED. Let's put a little good measure on it. Try it again. Well, I don't know what the problem was, but got lightage. Oh yeah. Oh, that's watertight if I've ever seen before. There she goes. There she goes. Very nice. Line them up. Up, up. 2 quick ugga-duggers and this will be done. We'll move on to the 3rd brake light, which is going to suck, but that's okay. So I'm gonna get some of this trash to the bed so I can at least see kind of halfway, or well, you can see kind of halfway what I'm doing with third brake light. I think that's gonna be a, yeah, that's a Phillips head. So we're gonna go switch out my bit for a Phillips head, and well, you know, this is just not good. I'll keep these for a future date because I know I'm gonna need them at some point in time, I'm sure. You know, when you run scrap metal all the time for beer money, working in the bed of your truck often becomes a balancing act. So if you see me fall and I don't get back up, just go ahead and dial Nueve Uno Uno and let them know that a dumb redneck got broke something in the bed of his truck. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get this third brake light out of here. So I did verify it is the same size. Looks a whole lot better too, much cleaner. So I don't know where I got this. I can look it up. It was only about $17. Nice LEDs. So let's God, I hope this harness is just right there. I hope. No, it's not. Well, there's water in there, that's good. Water is conductive, you know, so it's fine. Save on these screws here. Please don't be buried. Oh, it's buried. No. I mean, it's close, but it's just, yeah, my Sasquatch, my big boy hands can't get in. Damn it. Ford. Huh. On second thought, whatever company made this just gave you another extra foot of cord. You know, some say it's size that matters. I'm okay with that. Yeah, why not? Shoot. Just gonna, yep, all right, there we go. Very nice. There's no gasket. Oh, that's, oof, okay. Well, so always make sure you check your boxes thoroughly. Dumbass. So what you're going to want to do on this is adhesive side goes to the light. So go ahead and unwrap your adhesion here. Merry Christmas. Pop your holes out, that's important, but I mean, you know, just enough to run a screw in. Make sure you get it righty side up. There we go. This is pretty sticky stuff, so I'm gonna try and get it right the first time. It's not gonna happen, but it's okay. It didn't. It's fixable. God, she's sticky though. There she goes. Come on, settle down. Settle down now. There we go. Oh no, quit rolling. Oh, now we messed up. Now we messed up, fellas. Just get in there. Okay. Gasket's on. Slap her back up there. Come on. You were already in there once. You know your way around. There you go. Alright. Got the gasket. And it fits. Okay. Try and get it lined up where she was before. Pop your screws back in there. There's no reason to impact these. There's not. I'm gonna do it anyway though. Go nice and slow. I don't want to break anything. She's stripped. That's fine. That's fine. Get it as tight as you can. That's okay. That's totally fine. So there it is. New third brake light there. I'm gonna go pop it real quick so y'all can see what it looks like before I do. That's fine. Wonder what it looks like? I don't see it there. Well, I guess I gotta wait now for the headlights to show up. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna go drive around and see just how bad this neighborhood flooded, and I'll check back in with when UPS shows up. Always waiting on something. Okay, so it's the next day. So I was right, it didn't come tonight, but I'm not even upset because it poured for 2 days straight. So they obviously got stuck in some flood areas. No worries, no big deal. I get it, I understand, it's fine. I was able to get my yard cut today. I got a new little lawn tractor. I'm gonna make a little cute little video on. I picked up for 200 bucks. It's from 1981. And it just cut that right there. Just cut it. I shit you not. Anyway, moving on. We're not talking about that today. There's the Hyundai. Headlights came in. Oh. Can a guy be in love with plastic? I'm sure it's out there. Anyway, these are from Eagle Eyes as well, which also teamed up with Headlight Depot to make these Harley Davidson reproductions for the F250s. So I picked these up for about 140 bucks for a pair. I got both sets here. What I didn't expect, obviously if you've ever done these, you have to trim your header panel. Just makes sense. Now luckily with the sealed beams, I had to trim considerably less than those that have the 3 headlight style. But this came with, this is cool. Y'all, this is not at all what I expected to see. I figured I had to make it up as I go. No. Guys, ladies, cut or grind shows you the area to cut this section with all the parts and step-by-step instructions of how to install. Guys, this is Amazon is telling me how to cut my truck. Am I gonna follow it to the T? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, I've got about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes of sunlight left. So we're gonna go ahead and just roll right into this. They want you to drop the bumper. I'm gonna do everything in my power to not do that because I don't have the time. I want to drive this to work tomorrow and I want to have really nice headlights. Now I do have the 9003 LEDs in the garage that I'll get when we get to that point. But for now, I'm just go ahead and start figuring out how to get these headlights out of here. Let's just get right into it. Lack of preparation always makes it go faster. I'm just saying. All right, well, it's like day 4. Thoroughly intent on finishing the video of showing you the install of the headlights, but 3 hours in, I was just throwing stuff everywhere and cutting everything because the instructions showed the bare minimum, I think, for if you don't have sealed beam headlights, which I did, and it's a nightmare. So I just deleted everything, which is stupid, but I did. I was just frustrated. Anyway, they did get done. I'll show you what they look. I think I cleaned up the look of the truck just immensely. Now, you had to cut a giant hole this stinking big right here, basically behind that. You had to trim out this, had to trim this side, had to trim everything. I was able to do it without removing the bumper. It made it about 14.7% harder, but it got done. And I think it cleaned up the look of the truck just immensely. So she's almost done. Got to do a radio. I got a trim pieces somewhere. I don't know where the hell to find those. And then that's it. She's done. That was, you know, basically I swapped the interior and did the headlights, and that's pretty much it. So keep a follow along. Maybe I'll do another video of I don't know, whatever, radio install or what have you. But I do want to show you my next little project, okay? This is a 1981, I think, MTD Lawn Flight, okay? This thing is just awesome. All right, so check this out. So I'm just gonna kick it half. It's a neutral. Guys, the deck works, blades work, drivetrain works, all the gears, forward, reverse. It's awesome. Now, truth be told, I have this thing on Facebook. I'm trying to sell it because I don't want to cut into it. But I'm going to. Yep, I'm going to. I'm going to probably do like a mud mower kind of build. I have no idea how. I'm still working through that in my brain box up here, trying to figure out what the right way to do that is. But I want to do a mud mower for a very, very long time. Guys, if you don't follow or watch the videos, watch, I think it's Redz06, REDZZ06 on YouTube. Guys, his videos and what them boys do with mowers is just unreal. So check out Redz06 on YouTube. Also, I don't know if some of y'all probably saw it, maybe not, but Ginger Billy and Catfish Cooley both did a mower build. So I'm like, well, hell, I gotta do it too, you know. So I picked up this MTD for about 200 bucks. I'm gonna try and figure out how to raise the front, raise the rear, put some, I'm probably gonna go 24, 25s in the back. I do have a whole bunch of spare tires and wheels off of all my other builds. So I got plenty of stuff to do a mud mower build. And I've got parts galore in the shop to weld and grind and duct tape my way through this build. But stick around, so that's probably gonna be the next thing I do. The Polaris is gonna stick around. I can't get what I have in it, so screw it. I now have a ATV all to myself, and I have a side-by-side, and now I'm gonna do a mud mower build, and then I'll just have to build a bigger shop, I guess. So anyways, with all that being said, y'all have a great weekend. Do it for Dale. Peace.